So yeah, I was just fixing the audio a little bit. Hello everyone, welcome to the stream. I was a bit worried about the fog. As you can see, there is a lot of fog around, and we are still around 15 minutes from the starting point, or where I was planning on starting the stream. But yeah, because of this pretty interesting view, very beautiful, I wanted to get in a quick flight. Also because these mountains back there are really beautiful, and I especially like the smaller one on the right side. I don't know if you can see it. It has very pointy tops, and yeah, it will be interesting to see. I just want to capture it here before, because I don't know if the fog is gonna come in on this area or not. So yeah. So we will see. So this is just gonna be a short little pit stop here. It was looking really bad from all the way from Borgarnes and out here. Just looking really bad. I thought we would maybe not be able to see anything. But thankfully that's not the case. You can see many of the usual suspects here in the chat. Seagull is here, Mandy, Sean Popworth, HKS, Bartmack, Tim Pointing, Sarah Blue Lightning, Isak is here, Sparkle Lefforts, Louisa is here, and Anakin. Then we have Heike here, Lorraine is here, Captain Chaos, Steffi, Particular Taylor. Alright, many of you around. That's nice. You never know with, or I never know with these different streams that we are not, when we are not chasing volcanoes. Not exactly, but, well, not new volcanoes, but old ones. And yeah, it's gonna be a nice flight here, I think. Just have to adjust a little bit of the settings here, since I was using the drone last time. Let's see. Just going to change my thing real quick. It's getting a bit foggy down here. Swap over. So yeah, as you can see, there is a lot of fog. I actually think this was a bit let's see. Yeah, bit too cutting it a bit too close with the fog there, I think, but so yeah, I'm just gonna try and get a bit closer to the mountains there. Put it in sport mode and try to be quick. And again, thank you so much for the super chat donation. Really appreciate it. Thank you. How close can you get to the fog bowl before it disappears? I don't know. If I am to be totally honest, I do think it keeps on moving backward when I get closer to it. That's I'm not an expert in that. You can try to catch it. Oh, whoops. Some settings from earlier. Yeah, look at it. So much fog in the mountains there. But not out here, I think. So that's where we're heading. Huh. It's like a small house or something. Or what? What is it? Oh, wait, sorry. Yeah. Huh. Yeah, I don't think anyone lives there. Not currently. So yeah, I'm just gonna try to reach the top of that one here. The small hill here. I don't remember the name of it, but I know it has a name because I've checked it out before. Hoping that we will be going through the clouds. You can see, if I zoom in a little bit, what I was talking about, how pointy they become. But it's a little bit far away, so I won't be able to stop there for long. But yeah, this is just the moment. But hopefully, I mean, there is a lot of fog in the area around us, so I don't know how it's gonna look where the lava fields are. But I mean, we will be able to see the lava fields themselves, but maybe not so much the views like far away. Oh, look at that. This is the peak that I wanted to see. Wow. Absolutely amazing. Look at how pointy it is. I think I will have to capture a 360 image from this area. It's too nice to not do it. So I am gonna do that real quick before we run out of juice. Let me see. Absolutely amazing. Yeah, it's so cool to see the fog over the area below. Yeah, I do actually think Well, I kind of figured it out with the full circle rainbow. It's you can see it. It is full circle now here. It is when we are elevated, and there is these special conditions. Then you can get it as a full circle. But I think this river might this might be pretty cool. The image. I am going to orbit around it. Wait, before I orbit, I want to zoom a little bit in so you see how. When we have the mist here, or fog, it makes it even more mysterious, these pointy cliffs. I want to see if I am right in front of that mountain here, the pointy one. If I can get the rainbow to be all the way around it, like so it's kind of centered. Let's see. I think it should be possible. And then we have the mist there, or the fog down there in the background. So I'm gonna do a 360 from this spot here. Let's see. So yeah, we have it here all around. And down here. Then I will do one more a bit further back. Yeah, this is so amazing. I didn't really expect this to be this rainbow to deliver this. Richard Smith, thank you so much for the membership gift. Thank you, really appreciate it. Thank you for the support. I'm going to go a little bit further back. Let's see. I'm just thinking where I want it. Okay, I'm gonna do it from here. One more. I mean, these are very special conditions today. I mean, it's not very usual that we have so much fog this time of the year. At least that's not my experience. So we're quite lucky with the unlucky situation here. I look forward to checking out these images in Lightroom. Right. Yeah, this is absolutely amazing. I will have to start working my way back if we don't want to run out of battery. If we can make it. No, I'm just kidding. Just have to go down here and I'm gonna try to back out. Because we are going into the fog basically. Really beautiful, beautiful mountain. Oh. No, I can't really do anything here. Yeah, I'm just gonna focus on getting back, so that we don't really run out of battery before we get there to the main streaming location. Oh, let me see. Oh, yeah. Sorry about that. Yeah. Don't always see what's happening on the stream, so it was getting a bit black there. Yeah, I need to find the correct cable because I was putting a bracket on the controller and it seems like this one is a little bit clunky, so it comes in between, but yeah, it's alright. So yeah, from here to the next spot, I think it is around 15 minutes, 10 or 15 minutes drive, so it's not too far. put it in sport mode. We were pretty far away. We were like 5 kilometers away with the drone. It's funny, if I look out, I barely see any rainbow, but if we swap over here, you can still see it pretty strong in the dash cam. Oh yeah, you can see all around us is just fog. You see, Pamela Kilopen is asking, no snow in Iceland yet. Well, we actually did have around 2 or 3 weeks ago, we had a massive snow come in Iceland, at least in the capital region. We had 40 centimeters in 24 hours of snow or something like that. But then a couple of days later we had 10 degrees Celsius and rain, so it just all went away. Welcome to Iceland. Tim Pointing is asking, is he using the new upgraded warranty voided controller? Yes, I am. And I already did some tests with it and it works very well. Very happy with setup. I mean, it's gonna work until it just doesn't work. So, but I'm positive that it will be working for a while. I am just going to land the drone real quick without crashing into myself. All right. So I did, by the way, bring a last minute extra drone with me. Wasn't planning on it, but then I figured, wow, it's all wet. And the lens also. I should have brought the duster with me, but no, it's fine. I will wipe it off. That's what happened when you fly in these conditions. Gets wet. But yes, as I was saying, I did bring the Matrice 4T, the thermal drone. We call him Therminator. So I brought it with me because there are some areas there that have some heat. Basically some hot springs. It was just interesting to see if we could see anything new and hot. But, I mean, we don't know if we don't bring a thermal drone. It's way better. So I'm just looking for a charger here real quick. Let's see. Almost ready to drive. Okay. So, let's go. So I will obviously not be able to follow up with the chat while I'm driving, and try to do your best to behave in the car. It's not much space, so you have to be, just mind each other. So yeah, for those wondering where we are in Snæfellsnes Peninsula, around 50 minutes out from Borgarnes. And I would say that we are driving, which direction are we driving now? I think west, southwest, something like that. Yeah, it depends how you look at it on the map. It looks like we will have pretty interesting conditions today. Mix of fog and no fog. But yeah, it's nice. We have this beautiful rainbow, pretty interesting conditions. Or what you're calling it, fog bow. It's not, technically it's fog bow. It's not, there is no rain. It's just mist. Fog. The next stop is going to be the, what is called this now? It's stolen out for me. We are getting closer. Little bit. Nine minutes away. It's a bit unfortunate that we can't see the mountains around. I was hoping to get at least a sneak peek of the Ljósufjöll mountains themselves. We could at least zoom in and see a little bit what it looks like, but that's gonna be next. We will have to do it later. Some of the lava fields here besides the road. I don't know if you notice it on the camera. Seems like we have some opening here from the fog. That's good. That's very good. Okay, we actually, sorry, I had to take a call there. It seems like we will be able to peak at Ljósufjöll. I actually saw some mountain peaks here behind us, so I will be able to send the drone up here into this mountain and peek over it. I think it's going to be really interesting to see, actually. This is, I think the correct way. Let me see. Yes. Oh. Yeah. Yes. So yeah, Laura was calling and asking, "Are you actually in Snæfellsnes?" Like, super surprised. I guess she's watching the stream. I thought I told her where I was going exactly, but yeah, now she knows. I don't know if you can make it on the camera here, but we are at the cliffs. They're here on the left side. I am going to show you. No one here. What? No, it's understandable. We are in low season. And yeah, this is not exactly a super known place. So yeah, I am going to prepare the drone real quick. See that Tim pointing is going. Yes, you were asking, are those the cliffs I asked about a few days ago? Yes, these are exactly the cliffs that you asked about. As I told you there in the comment, I wasn't planning on going here, but then I was scouting the area and I thought for this particular trip, thought that it would make more sense to go up here and wait with Ljósufjöll, the lake. Just gonna yeah, I am just preparing a little bit here. There is so much stuff here in the car that I have with me that I always manage to lose something. Where are you? What is this? Yeah, I was literally swapping out one of the mount here just an hour ago. Then it just vanished. What? Yeah, there it is. Okay. Hope you guys are still here. Yeah, all right. So we are here. It's a little bit cold, so I'm gonna close the door. Just setting up the controller a little bit. So here you can see the cliffs. And some old, I think it's just some sheep gathering place or something like that. But not sure. Liz says, hey everyone, hey Isak, this is a nice surprise. Just had notification. Oh, that's nice. YouTube YouTube isn't always good with these notifications. Not at all. So these are the big basalt columns that people come here to see. I'm going to zoom in a little bit. Yeah, it's nice that there is no one here, because now we can actually go very close and not disturb anyone, or without disturbing anyone. I'm just gonna work my way up. Yeah, it would be nice to have a person down there just so you could see the scale of it, because it is pretty big. Back there you can see one of the volcanoes, or the cones. Someone put a rock on top of there. Not cool, not cool. Pretty good zoom. Look at these colors. Wow. Absolutely beautiful. Yeah, if you go to Hallgrímskirkja, I think, if I remember correctly, the floors and the Hallgrímskirkja itself is supposed to resemble these. Yeah, I see a question here. Yeah, the name of this place is Gerðuberg Cliffs. And I'm being asked also about a 360 from this spot. Yeah, I think we could. I think we could do that actually. Let me see. I just have to change one thing here in drone real quick. I actually have full of old stuff that I'm not using. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna do a quick 360 here just so that I don't forget to. Kaya is asking what altitude I am at. I'm at very low altitude, very low, just barely above it. Oh, I can see some of the mountains here. I am actually going to, I'll show you a bit of the mountains here as well. After this 360. So yeah, you can see there are walking paths here, or like people have been walking here. So it's really nice to visit, I think. If you want closer to these big columns. So these kind of big columns. Maybe I will also do one like let me see. Sorry for these short movements. Oh, let's not go that close. I'm gonna go out of this. I want to do just one from down here. But yeah, as you can see, this is very close to the road. It's like dozens of meters. So even if you're not in a good shape, you can definitely see these up close. So yeah, and there is a really nice path here down, just flat. So if you don't want to go all the way up to them, you can just stay on the flat part. Alright, so I am going to move a little bit higher here, just so that, while it's stitching, so you can see a bit of the mountains. You can see them coming out from the clouds back there. Or from the fog. But I think Ljósufjöll are here behind, like here in the front. But the ones on the left or something, or are on other mountains. Just gonna show you a bit around. While I have the chance. So you can see them here behind. Look at that. I'm gonna pan around here a little bit. Might actually snap a quick photo here while I am here. Gonna keep panning. And yeah, I think those here in the middle, like that's the Ljósufjöll area, or it could be that one here as well. I don't recognize them here with the snow on, and I'm not not really familiar enough with the area, I think. But Ljósufjöll is actually the lighter mountains, or wider mountains, or what's. It's because of the material in it that they are called that. Yeah, it could be these two, as Anna Maria is saying. I'm just just not familiar enough with it, but we will be able to get there. I actually did the measurements yesterday when I was doing some scouting on Google Maps, and I think we can fly towards Ljósufjöll from the road. It is very far away, but still think that we can manage it with this setup. Just can't make a very long stop, but yeah, it will work. Look at these peaks here. Wow. With this zoom and everything, it's like we are way up there. I'm actually going to do a small panorama. Let's see, it's not possible to do a zoom. Oh well. Okay, I'm just gonna try this one out real quick. It's very... Yeah, I'm gonna orbit around a little bit so you can see what we are dealing with down here around us. Oh, so much fog down there. But yeah, we can go to actually to this first cone. You can see all the lava fields here around it. And I am actually going to show you real quick. I did some homework. So this is a paper that was published here by Haukur Jóhannesson. And just to show you a bit where we are on this part of Iceland and are right around, I'm gonna zoom in a bit. I think we are right around here. Or here, I mean, yeah. This is called Rauðamels Kúla. So yeah, here you can basically see the lava fields in this area, in the Ljósufjöll system. So that's this one. Let's see if I caught the name correctly here, real quick. Trying to remember them. Why did my internet go out? Yeah. Ytri Rauðamelskúla is the name. Yeah, I think we can reach it without moving. I don't want to waste time or waste your time with moving around too much and setting everything up again. It's really beautiful. It has all this moss around. I'm gonna orbit a bit around it. Wow, look at that. And we even have a little bit of sun on it. Just a bit extra. I do actually want to change some things here. Look at that. And just for scale, there is actually a small car, or like a normal car here. You can see them here. There's a car. So it's quite big. Quite big. For me, it's like looking at these older lava fields and the lava flows. It's so much more interesting now that we have seen how it actually looks when it is erupting and flowing. And we can, when we look at these older lava fields, I can kind of imagine just how it was before. And I bet you guys can too, because I mean we know how these look when they're forming. They're just all black and crunchy and making these sounds and crawling forward. I mean, we've seen it. We know exactly how it looks. It's just, yeah, makes it even more fun to look at these older lava fields. So I am going to do a quick 360 from this view here, I think. Let me see, yeah. Because we have all the lava field here around it as well. So I think it's quite interesting to see. Paul did it. Is a bit late asking where I am. I am in Snæfellsnes Peninsula. We are exploring lava fields within the Ljósufjöll volcanic system. Yeah, we can see that like the lava flow itself that came from it is not that much of lava, to be honest. Not that much. So I'm wondering, since we are here, and well, when we should use the thermal drone. I think it will be on the next stop, but it will be nice. Would be nice to be able to show you like a little bit of measurements. So I'm thinking of swapping, taking the therminator, and with that one I can show you, like measure the basalt columns. I can show you exactly how tall they are with the laser rangefinder. And I can also show you the size of the cone. So I'm just gonna head back. And swap the drone. But yeah, we have so much to explore around Snæfellsnes Peninsula, and there are so many super beautiful places for drones, especially like FPV drones, just all drones. It's a little bit of a forgotten, like people often just go to the south coast of Iceland, but you should definitely take Snæfellsnes Peninsula. And if you can, just go to Stykkishólmur and take the ferry across over to the Westfjords, stop in Flatey, and yeah, you are gonna have a fantastic time. So yeah, I am just going to swap to the other drone. It's not gonna take long, it's like 2 or 3 minutes maybe. I'm gonna use it since I brought it. And after that, we are going to move to a different spot. I am gonna go do the thermal readings here pretty close by. We will see. I'm gonna put out the landing spot for this one because yeah, I don't really want to mess up the camera. It's expensive. Huh. I think I heard some cows, actually. Almost ready. All right. Yeah, as you might remember, we have all the overlays here on that one. Oh, it's been a while since I used it. Okay, so we are putting on the rangefinder. I mean, the thermal readings here are, of course, a little bit off because, yeah. It's just from the sun, so just wanted to see it. So, gonna measure it. Why does the image look so messy? I don't know. I don't know who was using the drone. Wait, what? Why didn't it save my point? So yeah, it's roughly 8.5 meters, like this one. If you were wondering how tall they are. Yeah, some people here for scale. Yeah, I would just want to see how tall these were here, but I think they're a little bit taller out here. Or maybe not. No, could Oh yeah, they are taller. Definitely taller. So yeah, quite big. Don't want to fall down there. But yeah, I am going to see if I can work my way a little bit further out. Just quickly. Yeah, I don't want to go all the way out there. It just wanted to show you a little bit. It's not accurate, not like because we're not sending it directly down, but you can at least get a rough idea of the size. So yeah, quite big. Okay, so I want to keep on going because there are some other pit stops on the way that I want to make. How long is the cliff? Is Sean Popworth asking. We can figure that out, or at least a little bit. Oh yeah, you can see here, this is how it looks on the other side, yeah. I mean, it depends on where you want to start the cliff. Like if we started just from this point here and all the way across. I mean, it is quite big, 662 meters, but it goes a little bit further out here. Wendy is asking what's the latest news with the next eruption. Well, there is not much really. We are just waiting to see what happens. There is still an influx and inflation of lava, but it's slower than before. So yeah, no one knows. No one knows. We just have to wait. So I do also want on the next, or there is also a lava field here that I want to visit. That is actually the youngest one here around. I'm gonna move with my stuff here so I don't take up parking space.
Don't follow me, Callum style.
Alright. Getting ready to drive. Do actually want to find a charger of the computer here so we don't run out of juice. That would not be good. So, just loading up on carbs. I'm gonna check the map here. Yes, okay. So, on the next stop, I want to check out real quickly some hot spring area, just to see how it looks with the thermal drone, like where the heat is, how hot it is. If there are some people there taking a bath or something like that, I'm not gonna film, obviously. But yeah, we'll see. But after that, we will go to the youngest lava field here, close by. It's beautiful sunset. get some caffeine as well. That's necessary in these trips. I think I can actually see the hot spring area from here. It's that hot, but we'll see. I think I will actually have to go for some of the hopknops supply. Only have 2 left. That is not good. Yeah, regarding the hopknops, or the lack of hopknops supply here in the car is last weekend I was with my family traveling, my dad, my brothers, and we were actually going up towards Langavatt Lake on the car here. That's why I got the idea to go there again, because it was such a beautiful area. But we actually we ate all the hopknops, or they ate it. I got some of it, but after that I forgot to fill up. So, but it was good. It was good. Sweet. Do we stop? It's getting a bit wet here. What's that? is going to use this area to turn around, because as you can see the sign here, this is a private road. So if you see these signs here in Iceland, you should not take that road, because it's not allowed, and you should respect the owners. But we can stay on the other side, like here. Then we are not in anyone's way. Because the private road is on the other side. This is public. So I feel like I saw some car on, like, far away over there, where they where they are, where they have where there is the hot area. But we will see. We will see. I'm just going to prepare the thermal drone again, and I'll be right in the air. What's the temperature? Yeah, in my car it says outside is 2 degrees Celsius, so somewhere around that. Yeah. There are many private roads here in Iceland, and tourists often don't think about it, but you should definitely do. And I would probably get away with it. Yeah, there are some odd fluctuation with the connection here for some reason, sometimes. But I mean, it is how it is. We are using satellite internet anyway, so it's it is pretty interesting that we can see. I really need to clear out the map. You can see these old mappings back there. There's definitely someone somewhere taking a bath. Let's just not film that. But I'm not gonna be zooming anyways. So we can see clearly where the hot spot is. But I was just curious if there were some more hotspots. I don't know. It's a bit tough to realize. So we can see the ground here. There is hot water here